Hi, welcome back. We're doing this again. And to the stream, welcome back. That was sign language, where I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. That is correct. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I wish I could read my poem. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their retrospective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Stop that. Hey. For anyone thinking of buying Logitech headphones, don't. They do this like weird crackling shit sometimes. Okay. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can you be that? How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I wasn't trying to say something nice. Oh, I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks. I really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Mike Hawk did too. We're back at this again. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. It's easier to do that raspy voice than it is the Kermit the Frog voice. Sorry. Maybe the Kermit the Frog will be salty and cracker ASMR. Let me check chat. Oh, nobody said anything. Okay. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. The saltine cracker dance. And my cock liked my poem too. You know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Uh-oh. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh god. Huh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Mike Hawk appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh my god. Ugh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as that Mike Hawk started showing up. Whoa! Whoa! Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... sus. Oh, I can't do both of their voices at once. This doesn't involve... I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly both girls turned toward me and as if they just noticed I was standing there. My cock! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true! She started it! If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, my cock. Well, wait. There's a reason we have to have some deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings in the most effectively. Avoiding them is to not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, my cock? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? Good question. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, it's going to be...
Oh, we're already faced with a choice.
Oh, chat. To my viewer. What should we do? Any thoughts? See, I kind of want to just do the help me Sayori thing because I feel like that's the better, more neutral option. But at the same time, totally going for Yuri. Like, not even gonna sugarcoat that. Sorry, Natsuki, but totally going for Yuri here.
Natsuki, you're right. That I liked your poem.
See? See?
Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all! Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri.
Eh?
You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. Shut the fuck up. Simple I refine someone's writing style is. They're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well. If you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did! It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think that you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists, but in the end, nobody has taken her side. Balls. She's trapped. At this point, being defiant is only because she can't handle the pressure. That sucks. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps me to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Damn. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki! She really didn't need to do that. Agreed. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I generally approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. In. Sigh.
Everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. Yes. I absolutely hate just because of that.
No, Yuri!
So, Yuri knows Makarov! Makarov knows Yuri!
How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, my cock. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now.
It's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So,
What thing did Natsuki say?
well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea.
Yeah. Make it up for one. Make it up for more than one person, okay?
Yeah. Bangin'! Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about the sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Oh, I'd say it was worth it. It was all right. Well, mostly. My cock, how about you?
Yeah, same thing. Give us anything to talk about it with everyone.
Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I think I missed an audio ding. I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. My cock! My cock! Ready to walk home again? Sure.
Sure, let's go.
Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Fun, yay.
Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
Join Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
Yes. Justice. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew! My cock, it's nice when I get to spend time with you in that club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... every day is going to be so much fun.
Sigh.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there?
We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
I said more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. I do that to some people, I'll admit. Okay! Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so... let's see. Saltine for thinking. So, part of me wants to make this poem just for Sayori, but I think we did that on the last one on accident. Maybe? So I might try to make one that's more... I don't know. I'm just gonna start clicking things. Death. For some reason, that's her. Journey. Okay, she likes that. Cry. Fuck! Socks. Okay. Anime. Obviously. Skirt. Done. Whirlwind. Interesting. Valentine. Okay. Joy. Okay. I'm not paying attention to which ones are which. Imagination. Okay, fun. Oh, God. Games. Okay. I'm doing better with this. Sensation. Boop. Dream. Dang it. Party. Dang it. Poof. Yes. Calm. Dang it. They don't call me cheeks for nothing. Kawaii. Alright, now we'll do this. Pain. Okay, so I think we made another one for Sayori Loki. Another day passes and time for club meeting. Oh my god, I don't know if I can do this all night. I got a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, usual scene greets me. I'm a cock!
Yo, Sayori. What up? Looks like you're in a good mood today.
Ah! I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you into a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Damn.
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
What? That all of a sudden?
No reason, really. Just want to look at it.
Sarah nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down. Oh, only 2 small coins fall out.
I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How'd you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room.
Oh, Master Detective. I am actually Batman.
So either you're not hungry, or you want an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan on conveniently forget that you spend all your money. So, I'll lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves one option.
I give up! Don't make me feel guilty!
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Vengeance.
Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't know she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Sus. Yuri vented. Yuri! Tell my cock to let me borrow some money!
Tell my cock.
That's... Don't get me involved like that, something.
Sayori.
Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair retribution. Damn! Did I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't have it much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way that you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That! Still. Getting confused. Still. Coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But... You wouldn't have come if it were for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Damn.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
What just happened? Sorry, I'm gonna move away from the mic before I do that. Okay, I'm back. Out of nowhere, someone smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie.
Jeez, just eat it.
Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper, takes a big bite. Fuck. Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. Up in my tongue! You're going through a lot just over one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Ah, jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches over to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh! Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Haha.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard of her about being late today? Not me.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's fairly popular after all.
Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true.
Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Oh, you are.
I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Sorry. Saltine break. Okay, anyway. Monica chose a club over her boyfriend after all! You're so strong-willed! Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Just like stares at me.
Oh, never mind that. Well, I'll do it anyway.
Well, my last period today was a study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. It's kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool! I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I will let you down, my cock. Monica smiles sweetly. Okay.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. Monica's kind of weird.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really.
I chose to leave Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Ballin'. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Fantastic. Forgot that. My cock! My cock! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get up some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me?
Supplies? What floor?
Well, you know, how the festival's coming up. Me and Monica, we're gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons, markers, and glue sticks.
Oh, I see. Sure, I'll come with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. You're going with my cock to get the supplies. There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find the poster paper, too, okay? Okay! Ready, my cock?
Yes, my cock is always ready.
Sarah and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sarah hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sarah finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Sorry, I have to keep eating and drinking, otherwise just voicing gets like really painful.
Hey, Sayori. What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
That sounds kinda gay. Gay in a good way. Kinda dull.
My cock! You're not thinking about it in the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist to stand free from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends I have summoned this joy? For now I only look in every direction. The once preposterous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori! How do I put this?
I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know.
I know. You should admit that's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around the hallway again. Hey, my cock! This classroom is over here. It's empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission.
It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings out a special sort of feeling I had forgotten I had in me. That's fun. The two of us then entered this classroom. Sayori heads straight up to the closet. I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too! They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling out various crayons in the box, reading out the color names.
I'll write that one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find.
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. Did it. At least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
Oh, I dropped one by accident. Key! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor, the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow.
You okay?
My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. 5 head.
Gee, Sayori, you're a fucking mess. It's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see.
Since Sayori isn't sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. Oh.
You have to move your hand, Sayori.
But it hurts!
Just do it for a second.
It's called hentai, and it's art. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs aside. Ow!
Sorry.
There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well.
Man, it's gonna swell up. It's gonna be terrible. We gotta take you to a hospital.
I should find some ice.
I should find some ice.
My cock!
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess just a cold drink would do.
You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke.
What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and I run out to the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine.
What should I get?
It doesn't really matter. Crispy Sprite. Since it will be used as an ice pack rather than to drink, but I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. Yes, in a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. Oh, good. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other box to clumsily scoop crayons back in the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here.
I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. That is not what apple juice looks like. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it.
Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot.
Ah! Sorry, I forgot. Ha ha ha.
Where did you hit your head?
Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings.
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up for most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, my cock. This kind of reminds me of growing up, doesn't it? Oh, shit. We might have to go with her, I'm not gonna lie.
What do you mean?
You know, we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. What? I'm oblivious? Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. Ha ha ha. And you would rush over as quick as you could. Aw, dude. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it wasn't your fault at all, you know?
Did I really do that? Gross.
Yeah, don't you remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games, I didn't pay enough attention to you. So, in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
My cock! I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that! And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess, when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before, even though I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. My cock. I'm so glad that nothing changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever.
If I'm honest with myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So, it wouldn't be fair to me to make any promises, but...
Well, I hope so. It's been this long already, hasn't it? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy.
I'm so happy. Whimsical expression in her eyes. We remained silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that I see her deep in thought like this. It makes me not want to disturb her. Dude, what is happening right now? I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know.
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hadn't done it.
Not if I hadn't done my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again.
Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself.
Ooh!
Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go.
Cool, going back. Follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs, trying to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. You're back. Good timing. I was just about to ready to start sharing her poems. Sayori, your forehead.
She's fine, don't worry.
I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into a shelf. Well, anyway, we're about to find everyone. Were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff!
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too.
Ah, sounds like you ended up doing all the work, my cock.
Oh, well, Sayori.
I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. Get fucked. I made it an adventure!
Yeah, that.
Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too! Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems?
I guess I should grab mine.
After making sure the crayon box is tightly closed, I return to my seat. Alright. First, let's go to... We did Yuri last. Let's do Yuri first this time. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, my cock. Your skills are already improving. Really?
Really? Thanks, Harry. Coming from you, that means a lot.
It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain, like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things that you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, well, an example of that I'd like you to read.
Of course. This is the poem you wrote for today.
Your nods and timidly hand me your poem. Let's read it. The raccoon. If it happened in the dead of night and I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That is, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off the cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I merely project my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Very cool. I actually enjoyed that. So in terms of poems, Yuri writes the best. I was a little bit more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical.
I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit more closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels to indulge my more unusual hobbies. It's the sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so sometimes I enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep that to yourself? Why do you do it?
Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, like Hawk?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Alright, let's do Netsuki next. Well, that's good. Oh.
View.
Huh? View what?
Well, nothing isn't a train wreck. I'll take it as a win.
I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Sorry, I thought I heard something move there. Okay. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and you'll be as good as me someday. That's something tells me that Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, it kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so?
You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type. Sayori has a subtype of all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. Christ, why you insult me like that? But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of the balloon. You could say we take care of each other in that way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Jesus. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. That's funny.
That bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you have to explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course. It's about everything. It's about how everyone thinks, Mike. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid people find out. They make fun of you or think less of you. But that doesn't make people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? Her voice is hard to do. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Huh. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, but I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if their writing style is very different. I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that? I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too. So, look forward to it.
Alright, we're gonna go to do Monica next, because I need a break from voices. Hi again, my cock. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on it.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go.
Alright! It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. Oh, so that's two. I gotta say this one like a middle-aged mom. You two are like a dynamic duo.
That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, so don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy, it's just...
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. It's not like I'm unapproachable or anything, am I?
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, do you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright.
Alright, let's take a look.
Alright. Save me! The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Expanding, flashing, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, speaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me? Save me? Load me. So, what is that? Save me, load me? Oh, I'm actually kind of glad she said that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm really glad she said that, because I didn't know that you had to save the game. Wow. Okay. Wait, I'm going to load it. Oh. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with it.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing how to space my words can totally change the mood of the poem. That was very interesting. It's also like it's almost like magic. The way I write the lines really short makes it feel like there's trying to speak over the noise. I'm getting kind of worried about that. I get it. It said psychological horror. Maybe I'm just looking too far into it, but it did tell me to save the game. So.
I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's all about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's my uncle's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Ahaha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. She told me to save my game. Sus. She told me to save my game. I don't trust that. Why did she tell me to save my game? It's like when a horror game gives you the tutorial on how to hide. It's like, why would I need to hide? I thought I was just chilling out. So why would I need to save my game? Is something going to happen? Okay, well, anyway, Sayori. My cock! I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so.
Ah! No way! Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how she likes something. But I don't think that's it.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
Ah! Whoa.
Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person. I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things.
Like cooking!
Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
Ah! I don't know if I understand.
So, you never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayer?
I pat Sayori's head. Ah, yeah, hey, I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure?
Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, my cock, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it.
Oh, why?
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Oh! Siri, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really? Ah! I broke my pencil. Sarah hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being an attentive and surrounding, she bumps into me. Sorry!
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you.
I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sarah clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Ah!
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah! I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk.
Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh! Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it.
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Oh, okay. I was like, whoa, she's scalping herself? Okay. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. Ugh. And no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Oh. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them down from the shelf, one after the other, holding them to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts in my shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head. Wow.
Holy crap. Jesus Christ. Sayori. Go to a mental hospital. Sayori, did you write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but, Christ. I mean, I didn't expect something like this.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. Don't think you're too worried about it. The point is, it came out good. And you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks! I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic!
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Thanks, miss! I'm gonna keep writing until I die!
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Sayori's had a habit of being obsessed with something, before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading through each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come to the sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Oh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple today, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you had heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting in all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Ah! Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of the club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's all about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes standing in front of the room in 2 minutes reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice.
I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. At least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but... It looks like Nick, she doesn't have any. Ugh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Thanks, Natsuki! What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expecting faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Haha, that's everyone! We're the best! Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Agreed. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is all too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Aha, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook and poem mind for herself. She stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion, and behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face, and I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you so much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden! Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called, and she anxiously glances to each. You can do it, Yuri. It's called
After Image of a Crimson Eye.
And shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and the structure as she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applying. Everyone joins me after and give the recognition she deserves. Struggling. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri homes the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good! Thank you for sharing! Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops into the chair, walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Sorry I giggled. Ha, ha, ha.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins their poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice has made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. And if I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant by she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes, we applaud. I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even my cock liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem really fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I didn't. I know what you mean. Oh, fuck. I must have clicked off or something. It just wasn't doing. That's well. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenged you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay! Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before my cock. It's not liking for you guys anyway. Might as well let my cock lower everyone's standards a little more before I have to do it. Natsuki!
It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote before today.
I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel a little terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway.
Sorry, I'm really not as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something it'll improve over time, though. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want to for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's how it is, so... Well, in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that I have the idea of what's it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the end of the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this much effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming off, but let's try to write the proposal tomorrow as well. I think it's been working really well so nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As far as the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this.
Alright.
I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori or Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. And then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Yeah.
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal of it.
It must be a little nice, though. Well. How am I supposed to respond to that? Valid. It's okay, my cock. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go. Alright.
I walk home with Sayori once more, even though it's been only a few days. A lot of things have changed. But today, Sayori's being a little bit quieter than usual on the way home.
Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Oh, no wonder.
I was thinking about something earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. Let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of a question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Haha! I gotta stay true to my childhood friend.
Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But
She's so beautiful.
she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already see her in the club bar every day. Besides, you always seem really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, my cock. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted. So,
Sayori, I mean, I really can't figure out who you out sometimes.
sorry.
Besides, someone speculating something that's never gonna happen.
Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Very cute. Very wholesome. Then again, the festival is only in a few days. Who knows what will happen in that time? Who knows? Alright, so let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna check this real quick. Why does the MC sound like Batman? I don't know. I just thought that it would be funny if I made him sound like that. Sorry, I'm checking the time for this. Okay. Has it already been an hour? Good lord. Sorry, I was trying to make the videos at least below 40 minutes. Dang. Okay, alright. Anyway, we'll finish with this day. So, I gotta go for Sayori again. So, but I kind of want to try to balance it. I don't know how it works. So, defeat. Okay. Jump. Philosophy. Okay. So, see, that was good. That was a good run. Okay. Empty. God, that is really weird. Dark? Oh my gosh. Memories. What? Wow! I cannot click away from her. Okay, rap. There we go. Music. Oh my gosh. Candy. Okay, there we go. I'm not trying to completely be ignoring to Natsuki. Dude, I can't. I don't know. Alright. Anxiety. I don't... And this one will be Heaven Sent. Okay. We'll see how that one went. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Okay, so I'm gonna save here. I think I'm gonna leave the stream off here. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. And I'll leave the video off here. So, for that stream, thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. It was fun. I might stream it again here soon. And then, obviously, go check out my YouTube channel. That'll be where I post, all this so you can watch it again. I also play other games, kind of fun. And so, probably games with less reading and less horrible voice acting. But so for my YouTube people, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. So, Ramen Cop out.